If you are to earn a commission of 4,000 naira per bag of any product you are going to sell, how many bags will you be able to sell in a month? Now let me give you an example that you will understand. So let's assume I'm producing rice, I sell Nigerian rice, and you want to be a marketer of this rice, and then I'm giving you 4,000 naira per bag, and you are able to sell 600 bags. 4,000 by 600, that is 2.4 million naira in 30 days. Don't be scared. I know many people watching this video have never made 1 million naira of their money. I was speaking to some farmers few days ago, and they were telling me that they have never touched 1 million, but they have sold commodities in large volume, but they have never sold commodity to a tune of 1 million. These were people that were not 2 years old though. These are people that were like in their 50, 60 years, and they have been doing this farming every day, and they cannot tell me that, and they are telling me with confidence, sincerity of heart, that they have never made 1 million naira in their lifetime. So what they do is that maybe they can cultivate cassava on a small scale, then sell it and make small money, or they can cultivate things like soya beans, sell a few bags, make small money. That is what they do. At the end of the year, they will not be able to sum up their whole revenue from that farming to be 1 million naira. Now let me show you one of the easiest way for you to make 1 million plus 2 million, 4 million, 5 million, in fact 20 million from agriculture. Number one, without getting your hands dirty. Number two, without traveling. You can sit in your room and make this money. Number four, without capital. So you're starting this business with zero capital. Now remember the example I've given you. 4,000 per bag, and you're able to sell 600 bag of that commodity. You have made 2.5 million. I've written a playbook called the Agro Commodity Trading Playbook for 2026. Now in that playbook, I've explained the step-by-step guide of how you will be able, right, to go into agriculture on, or let me say, in a very wise way, and be able to make big money. This one, you're not going there to go and rent land. People tell me in my community we don't have land. See, you don't even need land for you to start making money from agriculture. I've made it. Not like I'm speaking based on what I've heard or motivating you. Know what I do on my channel. I share the stories of what I've done, or stories of farmers or people that I work with have done. So this is not a motivational channel. I'm just sharing with you practical ways for you to be able to make money. Now let me show you, or let me give you one example. In 2017, I was selling honey. You know what is called honey, this pure undiluted honey. I still sell honey till today. But during that 2016, it was my first business. Now I saw a lady who was selling honey in Benue State, Macaulay to be precise, and I saw that people normally go to her shop like almost every day. People are coming in their tents, buying honey, coming back. Now I noticed that she's having repeated customers. What that means is that she's selling undiluted honey, because in the honey business, what we normally face is fake products, or products that are being heavily diluted by people who are looking to make quick bulk profit. So this lady, I noticed that she was having good quality. So I reached out to her. I said, look, I'm a social media person. As at that time, I started using Facebook full time, so I can be promoting your honey online. The girl does not have a Facebook page. I think she has, but it's not active. To today, her page is just empty. She just come online to see people. She have never posted her business online. So I say, me, I'm a social media guy. Instead of me just making content like that, sharing comedies of other people, insulting government, insulting people, I'll be promoting your honey. So if I get a buyer, you help me and do the delivery while I get my commission. She said, okay, so how are we going to do? I said, how much are you selling honey? I think as at that time she told me 20,000 or 25,000. I can't remember. So I added like, so before that I went online, did a check of how people were selling honey on Instagram. As at that time TikTok was not in existence. I checked on Instagram, check on Facebook, check on Netherlands, how people were selling honey per 20 liter. So when I saw the figures and what she gave me, it was very cheap, to a point that if I should tell you that 20 liters of honey is 25k, you most likely be thinking that honey is fake or is diluted. So what I did was that I raised the price by 10,000. Still, I was cheaper than all those people that were selling online that people were rushing to. I added 10,000 per keg. I was still cheaper because she was getting from Cameroon. She was buying from Cameroon. You know, people from Cameroon, they produce a lot of honey in large volume. So she was buying from them directly and reselling here in Nigeria. So she was like a big wholesale person. Now I was making 10,000 per keg. So in a day, I started posting this thing on Facebook. People started reaching out to me and say, okay, can you supply me 1 liter? I want to see. I want to verify that it's real or it's not, it's 100% undiluted. So I started making sales. There was a day I sold 25 keg. So multiply 25 by 10, by 10,000. That was 245,000 naira. I made that money in one day, sitting in my room with my smartphone and Facebook and small data that was maybe less than 1 gig. So what I did was that I picked her business, which was offline, and bring it online, or brought it online, and from there I started getting sales. People started reaching out to me as someone who has quality honey. When someone reach out and say, okay, I need quality honey, they will tag me because I was selling, posting testimonials. People say, oh, the honey was good. I was not expecting that it could be this good. The doctor verified that it's undiluted. That was how I was making sales. I've made a video of that on this channel too. So what I'm trying to say here is that you can do the same thing with any commodity. People do this with clothes. People do this with gadgets, phones, laptop, television. People do this with cars. Guys in real estate do this. If you go to places like Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt, or any community at all, people earn money by commission. I know a guy who sold land to me when I was buying land for my farm. I bought over 5 hectares from one person. I told the guy, Baba, you don't blow from my head though, because the money was in millions. I remember the other time I bought my farm. This was many years ago. I think I bought that land, total was about 7 million, and this guy got 10%. And I bought another plot for like 10 million and he got 10%. I bought another, so he made a lot of money. And what he did was that he used that money to buy land in the same area I was buying land too. So now that guy's owned a lot of land in Makurdi as I speak. If you see him, very fresh, big. He doesn't own land. People who sold those land are very wretched people. They were villagers who had the land as inheritance. Not like insulting them, but they don't have money. So this guy who came as a commission guy made more money from that land than these people, and he used that money wisely to buy other land for himself. This is the same thing you can do in agriculture. I sell soya beans, I sell paddy rice, I sell beans, I sell I sell ginger. These are things that you can buy from me and resell. I'm not saying you should add 10,000 the way I added 10,000 when I was selling honey many years ago. What I'm trying to say is that you have to check within the market you want to be supplying to. How much are they selling that commodity there? Then you can see if you can add your own margin to it and close that deal and make your sales. So all you need is a social media platform. Thank God for TikTok. Thank God for Facebook. Thank God for YouTube. Thank God for Twitter. You can just post these things there and you make sales. For someone say, okay, someone from Kano State, for example. If you're from Kano State, this is one of the easiest way for you to get wealthy. Start visiting all the market in Kano. Give us documentaries. Teach us what is there in that community. Now let's assume you're from Anambra State and you know that, okay, in Anambra State here we produce a lot of palm oil. Start making videos about this. Communicate with us. Show us the beauty of Anambra State. What is there? How farmers process their palm oil. All the market in Anambra State are selling palm oil. Give us market updates every day on your page, on Instagram, on TikTok. Before you know, I've said it before, your page will be monetized. That is another free dollars that will be coming to you. People will start reaching out to you to say, okay, hey, Mr. Dennison, can you supply onions to me? I saw that you made video about onions. That is how that business have started. So all you need is your smartphone, data in that phone, and you're good to go. So I don't want anyone to cross over to 2026 without increasing your earnings. Being you a farmer, being you someone who does not have a farm, you want to go into farming, you don't know how to start by content creation. We are living in 2025 where content is king. For people who already have money, I'm not speaking to them in this video per se, but for someone like you and I who are just looking for ways to build a little money for ourselves, not to be like I want to be the richest man in Africa, no, but to be able to eat, stay in a good environment, travel where you want to travel, be able to take care of your kids. You can't afford to be shy. You can't afford to say I don't want people to see me. You can't afford to sit down one place and not make moves that will bring you money. So this is one of the most valuable video I'm going to put out on this channel today. Start making videos about your content. Find someone who is selling a commodity, attach yourself to them, sell and make commission. Now in our community, Billionaire Farmer Agro Sales Network, we have a lot of farmers there. They post their product, their videos. You're free to use those materials to reach out to people who can give you money for commodity, supply to them and make money. Let's assume you're earning just 500 naira per bag of rice and you're able to sell 5,000 bag of rice in a month. That is 2.5 million. Just 500 naira. Let's assume you're even making 10,000 per ton of a commodity and you're able to sell 35 tons of that commodity within a week. That is 350,000. This is someone's salary. See, I have workers, but I can always tell people that you don't have to work in an environment that does not permit you to grow and is not paying you money enough to take care of your basic needs. Don't stay in a job that is paying you 20,000, 10,000, and that 10,000 cannot feed you. So my advice for you would be that you should attach yourself to people who you can help them sell their commodities while you earn commission. It could be garri, it could be palm oil, it could be honey, any product at all. So thank you for watching this video. Download the playbook that I've listed out here. I think it's less than $1 or $2. Get the book. That is, if you want to increase your knowledge and know how you can create content on social media or know how you can help people sell. If you are not a social media person, it means you have to travel a lot. You visit market, you help people in those markets sell, and you earn a commission for that. It could be 5 naira per bag. Don't be carried away with a little amount. Just keep doing it. Use that to build your credentials, to build a network. Then before you know, you have enough capital to invest in that business and make more money. So thank you for watching this video. I remain Denison, your billionaire farmer. Please subscribe to this channel.